Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Novel Views. Ever wonder why some people seem to breeze through life, constantly landing on their feet, while others, well, not so much? We often chalk it up to luck, but what if I told you that luck isn't just some random force? What if you could actually make your own luck? Today we're diving into the fascinating research of psychologist Richard Wiseman. For over 8 years, he and his team studied the differences between lucky and unlucky people. And what they discovered might surprise you. Forget kismet or karma. Wiseman argues that lucky people aren't just born that way. They think and behave in specific ways that actually create good fortune in their lives. Interestingly, Wiseman began his career as a teenage magician, which he says was excellent training for seeing the world from somebody else's perspective, a skill that proved invaluable in his luck research. The 4 Principles of Luck. In his book, The Luck Factor, Wiseman breaks down these behaviors into 4 key principles. These aren't some mystical secrets, but practical approaches you can start implementing today. Let's take a look. Maximize chance opportunities. Lucky people are like open nets, constantly casting them wide and noticing what comes along. They build networks, stay curious, and embrace new experiences. Listen to your lucky hunches. Intuition isn't just a feeling, it's your brain recognizing patterns. Lucky people trust their gut and even actively try to sharpen their intuitive abilities. Expect good fortune. This isn't just blind optimism. Believing in a positive future can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. It makes you more resilient and shapes how you interact with the world. Turn bad luck into good. This is a game changer. When things go wrong, lucky people don't dwell on the negative. They look for the silver lining, learn from the experience, and keep moving forward. Breaking down each principle with examples. Maximize chance opportunities. Think about it. Unlucky people might stick to the same routine, go to the same places, talk to the same people. Lucky people, on the other hand, say yes more often. They strike up conversations, attend new events, and are open to unexpected encounters. For example, someone looking for a job might stumble upon an opportunity at a networking event they almost didn't attend. Listen to your lucky hunches. Wiseman found that lucky individuals trust their gut feelings when making decisions. This isn't about being irrational, but recognizing the value of your subconscious processing. Imagine someone getting a weird feeling about a seemingly good investment and deciding to pull out just before it crashes. Expect good fortune. This principle is powerful. When you genuinely believe things will work out, you're more likely to persevere through challenges and see opportunities where others see obstacles. Your positive attitude can also influence how others interact with you. Think about someone who confidently applies for a dream job, even when they feel underqualified, and ends up getting it because their positive energy shines through. Turn bad luck into good. This is where the lemonade out of lemons saying really comes into play. Lucky people practice counterfactual thinking. They think about how things could have been worse, which makes their current situation seem better. They don't get bogged down in negativity. Someone who gets into a minor car accident might focus on being grateful they weren't seriously injured and even end up making a new connection with the other driver. Richard Wiseman shared a striking example of a subject named Carolyn. She constantly recounted tales of misfortune, bad dates, a fiancé's motorbike accident, even her wedding church burning down. Yet to every interview, she brought her 2 incredibly healthy, happy children. Most people would consider themselves incredibly lucky to have kids like that. But because she was so focused on her bad luck, it wasn't part of her world. This shows how your mindset can literally blind you to the good fortune you already possess. It might sound almost delusional, like a form of extreme positive thinking. In fact, the interviewer asked Wiseman directly, "But can we acknowledge that sometimes bad stuff just happens? Sometimes it's purely bad, and there's nothing good about it." And Wiseman's profound reply, "I've never heard that from a lucky person." This truly drives home that for lucky people, it's not about denying reality, but about how they choose to interpret and react to it. The newspaper experiment, one of Wiseman's most famous experiments, perfectly illustrates the maximize chance opportunities principle. He gave both lucky and unlucky people a newspaper and asked them to count the photos. Hidden inside were large print messages. One said, "Stop counting. There are 43 photographs." Another said, "Stop counting. Tell the experimenter you have seen this and win 150 pounds. The results? Lucky people overwhelmingly noticed these obvious opportunities, while unlucky people were so focused on the initial task, they missed them completely. Being less focused. This brings up a counterintuitive point. We're often taught to be hyper-focused on our goals. But Wiseman's research suggests that being too narrowly focused can actually make you less lucky. You might miss unexpected opportunities that lie just outside your tunnel vision. It's about having your main goals, but also staying open and relaxed enough to see other possibilities along the way. Trusting your gut. While rational analysis is important, lucky people also heavily rely on their intuition. Your brain is constantly processing information at a subconscious level, picking up patterns you might not consciously recognize. Learning to trust those gut feelings can lead to surprisingly fortunate outcomes. The Luck Diary. Exercise. So how can you start making your own luck? Wiseman developed a luck school with practical techniques. One simple yet powerful exercise is keeping a luck diary. At the end of each day, jot down the positive and lucky things that happened, no matter how small. This helps shift your focus towards the good and reinforces a more optimistic mindset. Luck in business. The principles of luck aren't just for individuals. Wiseman even applied his research to businesses, finding that organizations can also cultivate a lucky culture by encouraging openness, intuition, and a resilient attitude towards setbacks. So there you have it. Luck isn't some magical gift bestowed upon a chosen few. It's a way of thinking and behaving that you can learn and develop. By maximizing your openness to opportunities, trusting your intuition, expecting positive outcomes, and finding the good in tough situations, you can start creating more good fortune in your own life. What are your thoughts on making your own luck? Have you experienced any of these principles in action? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into psychology and self-improvement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.